Hi everyone, welcome to a new week. I never got a chance to show you my house in the vlog just because it was just so long anyway of me rabbiting on. So I thought I'd just show you like my house before it was painted, and then the guys took 2 days to decorate it. So much better. I'm going to show you that now, and then after that I'll go through what I've been doing this week. I'll start with the outside. I'll tell you what I'd like to change and when I can. So this is our street. It's really, really nice. I do feel like once I've seen other communities that it looks really run down. So this is our house, our rental car. I need to buy some pots for those. So I'm having one around this arch here. And then I'm going to then, okay, it's a warm one, get like an arch to go here. And then one around my side door, which I'll show you. And then in here is like a storage cupboard type thing with shelves. Dog crates there at the minute. I haven't taken them down or stacked them. I haven't stacked them because with everything going on, we didn't know if it was just an easy get out with the dogs. So anyway, this is our kitchen, very dark. So this kitchen has been wrapped in the dark grey. I hate those tiles with a passion. They actually make me sick. But the cupboards were a dark brown, like the door frame. And then in any other villa, this is an extended bit. So the people who lived here before, I've added that extended. The island's been added. So what I wouldn't mind doing, I wouldn't mind all like my kitchen wrapped in a different colour, brightening up. I wouldn't mind sanding this down, brightening this up, get like some different chairs, like wicker, like beachy look chairs. So when I'm filming this is like the old decor, what the other people have had. So tomorrow, which I'm getting painted the entire house white, bring it back to, well, it started off magnolia apparently. Yeah, and the people had like a TV there. So basically we have maintenance guys and they've come and just filled like random bits in for us. I'm gonna get a door here to block out the noise, as excuse like the things on the walls, blocks all the noise up there. So we kind of did a villa swap. So we bought the oven off them, and people like do their own packages just because like they've made either alterations, left stuff behind, etc., or they just don't want to take it on. So we bought the oven. We had to buy like just a bit of appliances as fridge, freezer. Then we bought, this is our utility. This is how it was left. So everything, if you move into an empty villa, it is empty. So the previous people put all this in. I don't even really understand what that is. I thought it was like a clothes, or someone said it might be a shoe rack. I don't know, but that's going. And then I need a drill to hang me Hoover up. And then I want like all fitted cupboards along, and then a tall cupboard here to put my ironing board and bits in, and then worktop it. Just want to worktop it all round, and then have some better cupboards and shelving to put all my dog stuff in and any other bits, my washing powder. Then you come round the door, and then this is a maid room if you had a living maid. It is absolutely tiny, but it seems to work for people, so I won't really say anything else on the matter. But it is like the tiniest box room, no natural light, it's awful. And then, so I'm getting everything just freshened up. I don't know which is the, there we go. And then this is their like toilet. My cleaner has just like left all the cloths there. And then like the shower. But what I would do, what I'm thinking of, is getting like Kallax units put in here and around and put all like our games in, Lego, things like that. That says beer there. So yeah, that's our utility. It is a bit messy. Well, it is all messy because I've gotten, oh, it's just awful. So yeah, that's our kitchen. Plenty of cupboard space, but I feel like it's just really unnecessary cupboard space, or like the drawers, like nothing just seems to work very well in here. So then you come into the living room. You come into the living room and then yet again, super dark colours. Like say I'm getting it painted all white, back fresh, so I know where I'm at, so I can decorate properly. Decorating's pretty cheap over here to be fair, but I just get it all white. And then this is our downstairs toilet. So yeah, our kitchen cupboard would have been like this, so a lot of people get it all wrapped. Yeah, nothing exciting, and I can't stand that these are in every single bathroom. Like, can't stand the tiles either. So then, yet again, we bought the couch off the previous people because it didn't fit in their house they were moving to. Then we bought the telly. I didn't have to get a media wall put in or just get like a unit underneath, either to leave it on the wall or on a stand, and then just bulk that wall out because it's so plain. And then these like the Thomas the Tank Engine, we've borrowed the farm. All these were like we've borrowed, and then we got that the other week in IKEA, just to, so you can see what he's got properly, because it were all in a cardboard box. I bought the little supermarket, which he's not really bothered about. This bubble thing, which drives me mad because bubbles tip out crap, basically. And then we bought him this, so he drives on this and he loves his Thomas, the Thomas that we've borrowed. He's asleep at the minute, so I've just pushed that ottoman footstool close, and then we've been collecting train tracks, and we found like a box full of free train track the other day, so that's perfect. Yeah, and then we also bought the bar off the people before. Now, I bought a sander to sand it down, try and make it like dead beach looking, you know, like really brighten it up. It's the hardest thing, so I'm just going to get rid of all this. So then when all my furniture comes, I'm going to have my dining table there. I need to get rid of this, what they left. I'll change all my curtains. And then going back to this, so John's just taken down all these IKEA dark floating shelves, because there was up here, there were like three, like a corner one and one there, so we're just taking that down. But like all the screw heads have done in, so, and then they had like the small floating ones there as well. I'll just quickly take you outside. So this door, I wouldn't mind changing like to a glass door, quite let a lot of light in, because they're just, it's so dark. I can't deal with it. But yeah, we'll go outside. And then, so you can come in this way, so it's the side. It runs all the way down. So if you took over a villa straight away from Emirates, this is all sand, like you get nothing. So people do all this to the garden, they put all the trees in, and I've got my 2 lime trees, which I love. And then somebody's lent us this balance bike to put us on till as things come, because they're out of the country. God, my gardener's been, and look at all the leaves. And then I'm going to take down all these boxes, get rid of these. I know I said when I got my patio furniture, like I'm going to get rid of that ASAP, but I've never have. Get rid of the unit at the back. Someone's lent us a little barbecue to put us on. yeah, so that's our garden. And then I'll take you to the back. So then when you come out of the gate at the back, some people have parks, some people have the perimeter. So then you come out of here, I wouldn't mind like having all this like turfed and just make it a bit private, and I'd add some extra garden. But then you come out the back, oh my God, they're scorching them these stones. And then that's our back. Ah, there, that's hot. Right, yeah, so that's that. I'll show you the back. Oh my God, I've only got my socks on. So it is really nice. It's nice to play football with Thomas, even though I hate football, but yeah. So then that's our house. And what I was saying about the other plan is to go around the door at the side. Good God, that's so hot. Yeah, and it's so nice as well, like with all the lights when they're on at night time, if you sat out getting eaten alive. But then yeah, I want a plant to go up and around. The previous people left this, which I was going to get rid of, but to be fair, it's been quite handy. Also, I forgot to show you, so that's where that's the door to the kitchen, that's the door to the downstairs toilet, and then when you come round here, there's a door which goes under the stairs. You can stand up completely. The previous people left some paint, I've just chucked some boxes in there, and that's our cover for outside. But I think we might put John said he wants to put all this Christmas stuff in here. I don't even think it'll fit. It'll chock-a-block, that'll be absolutely chock-a-block, just with boxes of baubles. And then we haven't even got us Christmas trees, so I don't even know. One of the neighbours who I said about lending us some books and stuff the other week, she had this were like a games area for the kids, or like just where all the toys were. She had Kallax units or just units in general, and it were just boxes and boxes of like drawers to pull out with all the kids' toys, and I thought that was quite a good idea. But I think once we get everything from the UK, we'll know more. But yeah, it's I'm struggling to think like where all the stuff's gonna go, because our house were bigger. So then the stairs are in the kitchen. So then I think I said, I've already mentioned about a door being put there. I just got a quote for, I think it's like 300 quid for single, and then maybe 400 for double, so double glazing. So anyway, you come upstairs. The owners, I keep saying the owners, the people who was in this place before, they left this, so I'll be getting rid of that painting and that vase thing, whatever it is, that tin thing. I'm just going to put it outside and put free on it, because that's what everyone does. And I didn't know if to like just try and brighten this up. Didn't have to like try and sand it down, see how it sands down and make it more beachy looking. I don't know. If you've got any ideas, let me know. But yeah, it's just such a dark villa. So then when you come up here, they've put this stud wall in. So you usually have a loft area. So I'm having this all taken out. God, I'm out of breath. So yeah, I'm having this taken out back to loft area. And it's so like the darkest colours in. Like there's nothing wrong with the colour, but I just feel like it's such a dark villa. So I'm going to get some units here. Maybe put like us books in, get a sofa there, and then a bit of a unit there maybe, and then get a telly on the wall. Maybe that's what I've got an idea on make it a bit more of a like rec room or like reading room. Let me close this and lock it. So yeah, I just think that'll help open it all up. And the aircon's in there as well. So like when you come upstairs, it's like, woof, just for the landing bit. So then you'll come into this room, which is Thomas's room, which was the little girl's room. Yet again, so left that behind, and it's a bit tatty, so I'm gonna get rid of that. And it's pink, so obviously, as you can see, and the guy's like filled like some of these things in. Need to take those shelves down, and I've got like a bookshelf type of thing to stagger some of his books. Need new curtains, And then I'm going to put his teepee there. Nice big rug, proper make it nice for him. And then these are the colours like maybe I'll go for. This I'm really unsure, so I'm just going to go all white at the minute, and then we'll get him back into paint. I just don't know between the two colours for this wall. And then I want well, in his bedroom at home, he had farrow and ball, elephant breath. Loved that. And I've been trying to find a similar one, but yeah, I can't. So, yet again, the people before got these wrapped as there would have been a dark brown, as you'll see in another room. So I'll be glad when this room's done for him, because I can't stand coming in here, putting him in bed in here. Then he's got his own ensuite, which I feel like is like a camping, like a camping thing, on a camping block. But yeah, so everything's always this colour, and you either wrap it. I don't mind it in here maybe, but these tiles, I just can't deal with the tiles and how lack of light it is. But yeah, we've had to turn all of these off because he found one that we'd not turned off and there were water everywhere. So yeah, that's his ensuite. He does like going in his shower. And then you'll come back round, and then you'll go into another bedroom, which I really like that blue, to be fair. It looks like a bit more of a grey on here on the camera, but it's really nice. This is like top of the garage. So as well, like if you take on an empty villa, so we've taken over a villa. If you take on an empty villa, you don't have anything. Like it is stripped back to the bare. So people put either, well, like as you can see, people put like the canopies on, or like a tin roof, which we've got a tin roof. We don't have any canopies. Yeah. So this is, I'd say, the smaller bedroom, but I'm having my furniture from the UK put in here. So I'm having my double bed, and this bedroom's smaller than any bedroom I've got back in the UK. So I don't know actually what I'll fit in here. But yeah, as you can see, these wardrobes at the minute, they've just got like our suitcases in. We've got loads of space though for things like that. So yeah, at least like when we have guests, suitcases, like that's it, that's a thing. Like we had a loft, so all your suitcases just like go in the loft, don't they, like in the UK. So that's something I'll struggle with. Then another ensuite. So eventually I'll get like all nice things put in it, but I want my things to come from the UK before I start buying loads of other stuff. Unless I had guests before my container came, then I'll buy it. But I know I've just got loads of nice stuff in my container. And then you come into this bedroom. So this was the worst one where they've patched it up. So we bought this bed off them. And it's like a Temper mattress. They're left. I think we bought it actually as a little package, but I'll get rid of those because we've got some more furniture what'll go with this from the UK. More fitted wardrobes, and then this is the view from the back, which is lovely. It is really nice. I'm really glad. I really wanted a park at the back when we were looking for a villa swap, but I'm really, really glad that we haven't, because some parks are nicer than others. Some are really, really grotty. Sometimes they could get busy. So it's really nice and peaceful. There's some boys who live over there who Thomas plays with, and it's just nice. I like going in the late afternoon and playing outside with him, and yeah. And then we've got like the sails, as you can see. I think I showed you. You might have seen them when I showed you the outside. And then you'll go. Let me turn all the lights on. So then you come into our bedroom, and yeah, we bought these off them just because I thought it is a big room. It's not far off, say, the same size as our old bedroom, but we'd bought this off them just because I thought, well, it fits perfect in the room. And same with the bed. They left that picture, I'll be getting rid of that. I'll change my lamps and whatnot. And then they've wrapped the wardrobes. They left all the rugs for us. We bought the ottoman. And yeah, and then yet again, this is our view from same view. It's just next door to the other bedroom. And then I've got my girls from home while I get ready. And then my friend Alia, who's over here. But yeah, that's our villa, and then I'll show you once it is all painted. Oh, I can't wait for my things to come back from the UK. Sorry, I've just dumped them there on my way. Those there. Yeah, so I'm gutted that my container's not here. Don't know when it will. I forgot to actually show you the ensuite. So yeah, it's just such a dark, the tiles are just awful. I can't deal with this, I just can't deal with that. I'm like, and I hate the tiles. I'm like, do I buy stick-on tiles? Oh, I just don't know, but yeah, that's it. So I've just shown you the house before it was decorated, and now I'm gonna show you what it's like now it's painted. What a difference. Massive difference. Absolutely love it. So as we go upstairs, like as you can see, the brightness of it, so good now. Like it just makes a massive difference with having that wall out. I'm still undecided if I want to sand that down and make it more a light oak. I don't know. What's your thoughts? And then look how much better that is. How much better and brighter. So I'm going to get a sofa bed or just a sofa there. Put some Kallax units along here. I might put my sewing machine on there or even some sort of units, and I'll probably put all those books in there. Get a small unit here and a telly like on the wall for the PlayStation, and I've seen like a Disney picture like on Main Street I want. It says somewhere on Main Street or something like that. It'll always be Main Street. And then Thomas's bedroom, oh my god, so much better. I just need obviously his curtains and decorating properly, but it just makes it look so much better. Oh, it just makes me so happy. It's just lovely. Don't know what he's crying about. But yeah, even his bedroom. Well, he's been messing around with pillars, but oh, I just need to sort the rug out and the bed because they never bedding, they messed it up. I'm putting it all back. But yeah, there's no point showing you all the others rooms because they're exactly the same light. And then you come into the living room. It's a bit of a dump because he's just sorted all his, messed his toys up. But yeah, oh, so much better. Loads better and brighter. I love it. Yeah, I just think it looks loads better. Just hopefully our container will be here in the next few weeks. Hi everyone, we've just been to the fruit and veg market. We only found out about it yesterday when we were having the house decorated. The guy, like the boss, we were on about like fruit and veg, how it's quite expensive out here, or it varies in the quality and all that. Anyway, so we said, oh, where do you get your fruit and veg from? And he said the fruit and veg market. So we thought we'd have a ride there. It was crazy. I'll show you the video, but oh my god, it was mental. I loved it. I felt like I were in Aladdin though, in the market. But we got like bits from different stalls, and then as we went on, we like bartered more, which they were all fine. That's what you seem to do when we saw a right guy like going for it. So we bought a sack of potatoes, some onions, because that drives me mad having to scout for them all in the supermarket. Got a bag of sweet potatoes, a bag of carrots, a lettuce, some bananas. I don't usually buy them yellow, but I thought, why not? Whatever. And then some plums, strawberries, and then a kilo of peppers, some grapes, and we've got 10 dirham worth of dates. So we've got a bag of those, and that came to 100 dirhams we worked out, so £20 for all that, which I don't think is too bad, to be quite honest. I think we could have probably bartered them more. Yeah, we easily could have bartered them more. Yeah. Then we went to Al Kabail, and I needed just some cleaning bits for my cleaner tomorrow, so I'll just show you now. Right, before I start as well on my Al Kabail haul, it was funny at the market because there were like guys with like trolleys, and we were like, no, we're good, thanks, thinking that they'll just come round shopping with us. Anyway, one guy were following us around. We were like, oh my god, like we don't need you. Anyway, we turned around and like, oh no, thanks, no, we're good. Kept buying stuff. I'm like, this guy's not getting the hint. And we just thought, we thought he was just being a pest. And he wanted to just give us a trolley to like help us out, but instead we had his pushchair. But we were like, oh, okay. He's not there to push it round for us. It's there just to like, here, take it. Anyway, we're learning. But yeah, so in Al Kabail, as always, it's like a B&M or Home Bargains where you end up getting more than you went in for. I just got some microfiber cloth because that's what the cleaner wanted. Even though I've got a huge pack, so God knows what she wants with them. 3 packs of these wafers, and they were 1 dirham 50. Well, we've already eaten some. Oh God, they are so nice, so nice. I just got some coat hangers for Thomas because I need to desperately sort his clothes out. He's grown out of so many clothes since being here. So this container, and he's got a load of 2 to 3 year old clothes, and they need to come ASAP now. Which we do have a backup plan now. It's in Mumbai, and it says, subject to change, that is going to then go from Mumbai to, so it's gone from Mumbai to Korfakan. That's how I said it right, unless I've missed a word out or whatever. Then that's just below the Strait of Hormuz. So we're like, amazing, didn't realise that were there. And then it says a 5-day journey from there to what's the one what we were going to go to, John? Jebel Ali, that's it. And then we think then it's going to then get put into lorries to then come to us. fingers crossed. So hopefully we might have a container by end of the month. I hope so, just so I can sort. So like even the things that I've borrowed, I can give back. I can, things I've bought or like got for free, I can just pass on to my friend who's got kids. So anyway, I'm digressing. I bought a basket to put all my cleaning stuff in for the cleaner because she just got a carry bag and clean it around. And I did have a caddy at home, but I gave that to my mum, so I'm not bringing that. But I bought her a basket so she can carry that around. I bought a little bucket. I didn't want the lid, but it comes with a lid. I want a little bucket just to put like soapy water in to clean like my outside furniture. Like the cleaner said that she'll clean outside, but I'm like, well, it needs cleaning daily. I can't deal with a layer of dust constantly. Or if I just wanted to take, no, mainly for that. I can't think of any other reason. And then I just needed milk for us both, some cotton wool, these Barney Bears. So I bought these literally a couple of days ago in Lulu's, and I think they were more expensive in Lulu's. I think they might have been, not much, I think we're only like £1 more or something. But these were $9.99 for 12. So I thought, you know what, I'll keep them backed up. He doesn't have them every day, but I'm trying to cut down on what snacks he has. And I found so like we've been walking the dogs earlier, so then that means breakfast has been pushed back that little bit by half an hour, and it makes a big difference for him snacking before dinner. And then John and Thomas, I'm going to say Doug then, John and Thomas loves these. They're like fig biscuits. I'll eat them, but I love a fig biscuit. They're not as like, they're too soft for me. But yeah, I think that were everything. Yeah, and then that came to 105 dirhams. So 20 quid, pretty much. There and thereabout. So yeah. You always, bought some crisps, some cheese for Thomas, and then some chili ones for us. We've opened the pack upside down. Oh, did he even say that I got a lettuce as well at the market? If I haven't, got a lettuce as well. I think I did actually. But yeah, Thomas is asleep. John's off to work this afternoon. He's just a there and back today, which will be a nice change. I think we're going to look at cars tomorrow, because our lease car's only until end of this month. But it's really hard in a way because our car seat for Thomas is it a Maxi Cosy we've got? Oh no, and it's a Cybex. And like the Twizzly one, and with a Isofix, oh my God, like I have missed that. That's in the container, and if it doesn't arrive when it says, we'll have to probably buy, well, we will have to buy a car seat. We've like rented a car seat with the car, so it's not been too bad, but I hate having to like lift him over the seat belt. Yes, he's a heavy boy. So yeah, nurseries have been closed this week as it kicked off on Monday night. Went crazy, absolutely crazy with the alerts, and then it all died down, and then we've heard nothing, and so yeah, don't know what's going on, but leave them to it. And then so nurseries and schools have been closed this week, but they've given us like loads of like bits online on the app to do with them throughout the day, but trying to get Thomas sit still is just impossible. I don't know how they get his attention at nursery, I really don't. Saying that, when I showed him his teacher yesterday on the app, like singing songs and that, and he smiled and waved at her, bless her, thinking she could see him. And then I don't know what we'll be doing. We did want to go to Global Village before it closed, because it closes for the summer now at the end of this week, but it's just like timing. It's like it opens at 5 o'clock, and you know when you just think, well, I don't really want to be trekking out and it says that you need a few hours there, so I'm like paying for it, and It's hard. So I don't know if we'll end up squeezing that in or we'll just have to wait till it opens later on in the year again. Morning everyone. So nurseries was closed last week. Now they're back open. So today Thomas has gone in his pajamas. As last week they were going to do Julia Donaldson Day, where you go in your pajamas, take your favourite Julia Donaldson book. He has pretty much nearly all of them, but he's only got a very small selection with us. So he's took Room on the Broom, because we've been watching that and reading that. He loves that. So that was that. We've been to the pool pretty much daily. However, last week it was closed for refurb and then it opened on Friday, so it did open early. So we went swimming, and yeah, it makes such a difference when you can go swimming. Went to Orange Wheels yesterday, which would have been the Tuesday, and then John's on a trip, so he got changed last minute on Sunday, which was International Mother's Day, and that were it. We went for coffee and cake, which was lovely. Had apple and honey cake. Oh my god, it was so good. Very sickly. Me and John should have shared. Thomas had a chocolate muffin, and it had like loads of Nutella on top and loads in the middle. He literally demolished the lot. I thought he was going to be sick. He loved it. It's like chalk. And then John got changed for a trip on the Monday, so he got picked up at 6:30 Monday morning. Today's Wednesday. He's due back. I think he lands about quarter past midnight. He's done a little haul for me. Got me loads of Havaianas. How do people say it right? I say Havaianas. Some people say Havaianas. I actually had to Google how to say it, and it says Havaianas, but then like my friends were saying something else, like Havaianas or something like that. I was like, what? Anyway, so Thomas is at nursery. They've done the Julia Donaldson Day today instead of last week as it were closed. Then I've had to go and find a yellow t-shirt because next week they've got World Bee Day. So you can either dress up as a bee or wear yellow and black, which I'm not getting a bee outfit. He can have a t-shirt. So I got him a t-shirt. I got 3 actually for 25 dirhams. They were either 10 dirhams each or 3 for 25. It'll be time for me to pick him up, and then he's got his hair cut. I don't know if to take him to the pool or not. Oh, I don't know. But a friend from Manchester, they came round yesterday with loads of toys. They sorted some toys out from their kids, and one of their friends sorted some bits out. So everyone's dead generous. So he's been playing with that. This morning before nursery, it would end up being a mad rush. But anyway, my Temu, I did a Temu order, and I need to do another one to be fair, but I've just opened it. I haven't actually properly looked, and I can't even remember what I've ordered, but I've ordered this foldable potty seat. I'm going to take that with us out and about because I'm going to start potty training him, but I'm not going to put him on a potty. I'm just going to go straight to the toilet because Thomas never just does things like that. He just... the blooming hell's that? Yeah, he didn't crawl, he walked. He didn't go in a cot, he went straight to a toddler bed. Got some of these jumping frog things. Harmonica. Don't know why. And then I got some of these small, teeny tiny ice blocks just for his lunchbox for nursery. So I have to send him in with a morning snack, his lunch, and an afternoon snack. Because we pay for after school until 3 o'clock. It's usually till about 12, half 12, depending on what class you're in. But we're paying till 3 because your day's just gone by the time 12, half 12 comes round. So we're paying till 3. We could pay till 5, but we'll pay till 3. Then you can have some dinner and stuff. But I've just been to Lulu's just to get some snacks for him. I've just been on Pinterest looking for ideas. You're not allowed to send them in with like any sugary snacks. You're not allowed to send them in with chocolate, sweets, crisps. It's a nut-free and pork-free nursery. So a lot of the ideas I've been finding had like peanut butter mixed with them. So I'm like, well, that's out at window. So I'm going to make some like yogurt muffins, see how they turn out. Some pizza muffins. Oh, I didn't get a muffin tray. Darn it. Do I have? I might have paper bun cases actually. That should work. Anyway, go back to my Temu order. Well, that's not going to fit a drink in. What the hell's that? I wanted it for me pram, but that's not going to fit anything in. Blooming heck. Can't make no use of that. This is a bit smaller then. Hold on. What? Let me open this. It's like sorry for the rattling. Oh, it looked like, in the thing, it looked like I had, you had to put the zip in, how it was folded. I wanted this bag, and it says beach on it. Oh, I don't like that. And I was going to put, like the sun, why is that sticky? I was going to put, like, the sun creams in and bits like that, or maybe, like, small toys. No good. Oh, let's have a look at this. Oh, okay, this looks all right, actually. Like a magnetic thing where you get the balls, and then you just push them down so we can have that, like, while we're out and about. And then we got one of the, like, foam rocket things. He was playing it at a friend's where, like, you know, when you press it and foam rocket flies up. Got him that. Got him a hat for nursery bag. He's bad at wearing a hat at the minute. What's in this? All right, yeah. Some rings to throw in the pool so we can dive for them. Because there's like a lost and found box at the pool. And there's a spare ring light in there. So I always throw that in for him. And I've got these, which I see a lot of people with these. And you throw them into the water. So he had a private swimming lesson yesterday because he's quite advanced for his age, and well, compared to, like, say the UK, out here quite a lot of kids do seem to be swimming quite young, but he doesn't fit into any class that with his ability, basically. Well, he'd fit into like a 3 to 4 year old, but what they teach for a 3 to 4 year old, he wouldn't understand that. His brain's not developed to that age, do you know what I mean? So I'm having to pay for one-on-one, which is only 70 dirhams, so it's not bad at all. And he just needs to kick a bit more and then he'll be well away swimming, well away. He's so confident in water. If you follow my Instagram, and you'll be sick of me posting like pool pictures, but yeah. And then I've just seen I got this. You like slide it into your cupboard, and then put your kitchen roll on there. That's it. What I've got. Let me look at this potty seed. If it's any good. But yeah, I need to do another Temu order. Oh, it's actually all right, that, you know. So, like, that's really handy. And then it folds like that. That's handy. So there's a couple of things what are a bit rubbish. But yes, I am going to tidy up a little bit. Or not really much tidy as such. I need to just sort my fridge out and then I'll be picking him up. The cleaner came yesterday. And then she'll be back here again on Friday. These floors just get so dusty, so dusty. She had to mop it twice yesterday because the dust from like the paint and knocking the wall out, it's just mental. So she did that twice. And Thomas ended up falling asleep on my bed yesterday while I was drying my hair, just because we'd been to the pool. And I says to her, I'm like, oh, I'm just upstairs if you need me. But then he'd fallen asleep, so I got in bed and I was like editing, and then I'd end up like drifting off, but I was so paranoid, like she'd walk in and I didn't want her to think, God, how lazy is she? She's having a nap while I'm cleaning her house. So yeah, I woke up and then she did come in like about 10 minutes later and she's like, hi mum, and I'm like, oh my God. I went, I'm freezing with the aircon, that's why I'm under my bed sheet. She must think I'm so lazy. But yeah, and that's it. And then John lands, like I say, after midnight tonight. And then we've got a school tour tomorrow. I've booked another one for next month. And then we'll probably go out for a bit of brunch or something like that. Maybe look at cars. We started looking at cars last week. So we'll go to a couple more dealerships and have a look for cars. But that's it. I'll take you along whatever I'm doing. So I'll see you probably tomorrow now. Morning everyone. So today is Thursday. We dropped Thomas off at nursery and then we went to a primary school to check that out. We have some others to try and get a tour, and then we've got another one booked for next month at the beginning. But John got back from Sao Paulo, Brazil at midnight. He did a little bit of a haul. I think we were saying about Havaianas, however anyone says it. So he got me, so I like the skinny ones. They're like the comfiest things on earth. I have had like the wider ones in the past. And they weren't as comfy as the skinny ones, but I really wanted a brown pair. I know brown sounds disgusting, but I'll start off with what he got Thomas. He got Thomas some of these little ones. He did have some of these when we went to Florida last year. They are the cutest things ever. And then John got some matching pairs. And they all end up working out about £6. Like, they're so cheap. So what I do as I ask ChatGPT what he could bring me back from each place. When he went to Bangkok, he bought me some handbags and some New Balance trainers. And then he got himself some on clouds and things like that. So for me, he got me this color. He got those. Oh, he got himself some of that colour, the navy. Then he's got me some white ones. And these are the brown ones, which are the fatter, like the fatter strap. Shush! I'm talking! Sorry, Doug! So he's got me the fatter ones, and then the thinner straps. I really like the thinner straps, but I don't know, I really wanted a brown pair. I really, really wanted a brown pair. I've hardly got anything with me. Like, I am sick of wearing the same tops, the same shoes, and I had the most comfortable sandals, what I got in Alicante when I went with my mum. And they're a bit more like, it's a really comfortable foam, like a foamy sponge sole, and then it's like fabric straps around the ankle and around the toes. They sound awful, but they are the comfiest things. But when I've like gone, like used the side to flick the brake up on the pram, it's literally ripped like the thing up. And so I used the other side, didn't I? And then I did the same. So I'm going to try and super glue it, because you know when they are just the comfiest pair. My thin Havaianas I want to know how people say it. I'm going to have to Google it again. But yeah, he got all this for like, how much did you get it all for? You got a discount as well. Hold on, we've got the receipt here. Are these both receipts? 159. So 220. What is it? Ringgit? Real. Ringgit. What's ringgit? Isn't it like India? Asia. Malaysia. 220 real and then 160 real. So what's that? 380. So look at 380 real. I'll tell you. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 adult pair of flip-flops and a baby for what, 50? 57 quid. How amazing is that? Love it. Is off to Paris next week. I'll be wanting something from there for sure. Absolutely love it. Love the perks. I don't think we're really going to do anything now for the rest of the day. Maybe just chill. We might have a mooch out. But I don't think so because we're both quite tired. Pick Thomas up for 3. We might go to pool and just chill today. Tomorrow we are going to probably go out for breakfast. Probably go out for breakfast afterwards. Look for cars as our car hire is up on its like rental in 2 weeks, so we really have to get that sorted. But if I do anything, I'll bring you along. Hi everyone, so I am going to wrap it up for this week because with what I've done today for the end of the week, it's just going to make the vlog like super long. It's longer than I wanted, but I'm going to like put it into next week's vlog. But yeah, so I do hope you've enjoyed it. Please like, subscribe and comment if you enjoyed. I'd like to hear from you and I'll see you next week. Bye.